A very good morning, my dear students. Today's session we are going to discuss Born Haber cycle. Born Haber cycle in Unit 7. The topic is Born Haber cycle in Unit 7 Thermodynamics. Born Haber cycle is primarily used in calculating lattice energy. Lattice energy which cannot be measured directly. The Born Haber cycle applies Hess law to calculate the lattice enthalpy del H. So first we have to see the Hess law. So what is Hess law? So Born Haber cycle is based on the Hess law. The Hess law means enthalpy change of a reaction is the same at constant volume and pressure. The enthalpy change of a reaction is the same at a constant volume and pressure, whether it takes place in a single or multiple steps, long as the initial reactant and the final product remains the same. That is called Hess law. The enthalpy change of a reaction, so del H is same at a constant volume and pressure. So now let us see the lattice energy. The amount of energy required to completely remove the constituent ions from its crystal lattice to an infinite distance from 1 mole of a crystal. It is also referred as lattice enthalpy del H. For example, sodium chloride is ionized, so Na plus Cl minus ions. So for ionizing the sodium chloride, the amount of energy is required. Right? The sodium chloride, the initial stage is crystal lattice. So from the crystal lattice of sodium chloride, we have to get constituent ions. For getting the constituent ions, we have to supply the energy. The energy is required. The how much energy? Plus 788 kilojoule per mole. That energy is called lattice enthalpy. Right? Now, the lattice energy and Hess law is applied to the Born Haber cycle. So before we see the Born Haber cycle, so what is Hess law and what is lattice energy, we should know. Now we will see Born Haber cycle. So we have known that the formation of sodium chloride get from sodium and chlorine. Chlorine is a molecule. Sodium state is solid, right? The delta HF. Delta HF means heat of formation of sodium chloride. Okay, so what are the steps involved for getting sodium chloride? The individual steps we have to take it according to the Hess law. First, the sodium state solid to gas. So actually what is the process? Sublimation process. right? That is del H1. Del H1. Next, the sodium state is gas. The gas stands to gas, but one electron is released. Sodium ion will form. The del H2, that means ionization energy. Ionization energy, loss of electron, right? Then only the sodium get ionized form. Okay, until you have to stop the sodium. Now come to the chlorine molecule. Chlorine molecule, right? The molecule turns to single atom. So del H3. Actually, what will happen? Dissociation. Cl2 to Cl. Molecule to atom. The chlorine state, we know that there is a gas. So del H3, dissociation energy. Then gas to gas, but the chlorine has a charge, negative charge, gain of electron. So gain of electron, what is that? Electron affinity, del H4, electron affinity. And then Na plus and Cl minus combine, give sodium chloride by U. U means what? Lattice energy. The lattice energy we can calculate by using Born-Haber cycle. Born-Haber cycle. So if you want to calculate the lattice energy, means del H1 value, del H2 value, del H3 value, then del H4 value should know. Then only we can calculate lattice energy. Del HF, heat of formation, also we should know that. Now let us discuss the lattice energy calculation of sodium chloride using Born-Haber cycle. So what I told, del HF means heat of formation of sodium chloride. The del H formation value minus 411.3 kilojoule per mole. Then del H1, heat of sublimation of sodium, 108.7 kilojoule per mole. Then del H2, ionization energy of sodium, 495 kilojoule per mole. Then dissociation energy, del H3, 244 kilojoule per mole. Then electron affinity of chlorine, del H4, equal to minus 349 kilojoule per mole. Then we have to calculate lattice energy of sodium chloride, that is U. So how to calculate? Del H formation equal to del H1 plus del H2 plus half del H3. Why you add the moles of? Because of Cl2. Of Cl2 you have taken, that's why half you have to take, plus del H4 plus U. Now you need the lattice energy, right? So del H1 plus del H2 plus half del H3 and del H4 has to be subtract with del HF. So how to write it? The all addition will come into the left hand side, means del HF minus, so del H1 plus del H2 plus half del H3 plus del H4 should write within bracket. So now the value you can substitute. What is the value of heat of formation of sodium chloride? Delta HF value minus 411.3. Likewise, delta H1 value 108.7. Then delta H2 495. Then delta H3 122. So 122, how it comes? The delta H3 244. When we substitute the 244 divided by 2 means 122 will come. Then delta H4 minus 349. So after the addition, these four values we can get 376.7. 376.7 is subtracted with minus 411.3. So minus minus positive. Minus minus means we have to add it. The symbol is negative symbol. So minus 788 kilojoule per mole will come, right? This negative sign in lattice energy indicates the energy is released when sodium is formed from its constituent gaseous ions of Na plus and Cl minus. Thank you.